Hello, Tracy Lynette Tribe. My name is Tracy Lynette. If you are new here, welcome. If you're one of my faithful returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining me for another weekly review. I'm so appreciative of all your support, and I'm so excited to have you. If you heard the new moniker, we are now a tribe. The Tracy Lynette Tribe. I wanted to give us a name because we are growing by leaps and bounds. In just 4 weeks, we are almost at 100 subscribers. So thank you so very much. I need 5 more subscribers to hit 100, and I know we can do it. You guys have been so great about spreading the word about my channel, and so many of you have reached out to me saying how much you enjoy the content, and it's really helped you in kind of narrowing down different fragrances for different occasions. And so that makes me really happy that what I'm doing is actually helping people, because I do it for fun and I do it because it's my passion. So I really appreciate all the support. It has been overwhelmingly good, and I am so excited. I'm surprised at how fast we're growing, and I'm just really, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful. So thank you so much. So let me know in the comments how you like the new moniker, Tracy Lynette Tribe, if you like that. Maybe we'll get some t-shirts made or something. But I like it. I think it's cute. So because I didn't want to keep referring to you as beauties, because I've heard that on another channel and I didn't want to take anything from anyone else. So I'm like, let's come up with something uniquely for us. And so there you go. So let me know how you like it. So today, as you could tell by the title, it is a very special review. Normally I do a dedicated review to one fragrance. We are doing 3. My top 3 most romantic fragrances for your Valentine's date night. So I'm going to give you 3 of my top 3 pick options. There are a lot of really good fragrance out there that you could wear for date night, for Valentine's Day. But for me, these are the top 3 most versatile fragrances that you could wear for different types of Valentine's Day fragrances. So let's just jump right into it. My very first fragrance is a fragrance that I am obsessed with. It is none other than Kilian's Angel Shares. I'm sure you guys have seen the most beautiful bottle, the cognac bottle. As you can see, my juice is gone, and I'll get into that in a minute. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful bottle, and Kilian always just does the most beautiful bottles, in my opinion, and this is no different. But because I ran out of this, I had this bottle for a very long time. I've always got a backup. I've always got a backup. So I do have the travel size as well. The travel size is a really good thing to have, like on the run. You don't really need to top this off very much because it is a beast mode fragrance, but I always keep a little backup when I really love a fragrance. So I keep a travel size of my bigger bottle. So when I run out, I've always got something on hand. So I will be getting another big bottle of my Angel Shares. And in fact, Angel Shares is my Valentine's date night fragrance that I plan on wearing. So let me just jump right into how magnificent this fragrance is. When I think about Angel Shares, I think about decadent. The word decadent comes to mind. It is so beautifully sweet and yummy and gourmand, and it literally smells edible. It smells like Cinnabon. You know the cinnamon rolls that you get from the mall, Cinnabon? It smells just like that. The first time I smelled it, I went into Sephora to actually purchase a bottle of Tom Ford's, what was it? The Lost Cherry. And while I was in there, a girl stopped me and she said, hey, would you like to smell this new Angel Shares? This has been a couple years ago. And I'm like, no, I'm not here for that. I'm here to get this. And she's like, well, just try it. It smells really good. She sprayed it on me. I went about my business, left the store, didn't think twice. Got in my car, and I kept telling my daughter, I said, something in here smells like cinnamon rolls. Do you smell that? And she's like, I do. And I'm like, what is it though? Because I didn't spray anything on. And then it hit me that the girl at Sephora sprayed on Angel Shares. I went right back in there and I said, what was the name of that perfume that you sprayed on me? And she said, Kilian Angel Shares. I said, can you write that down? Because I've gotta get that. So I told one of my friends about it, and I told another friend about it, and they're like, yeah, it smells so good. We've smelled it too. And someone gifted me a bottle. And I was so excited. If you know, it's not the cheapest perfume. So I was very, very appreciative of my gifted bottle of Angel Shares. And it lasted me for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. And so the juice is just so incredibly good. It's one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled. In terms of gourmand, it is what gourmand means. It's sweet and it smells edible. It is absolutely delicious. It is delicious. The bottle is equally beautiful to the juice inside, because sometimes you get one and not the other. You get a nice bottle and the juice is not that good, or you get the juice that's great and the bottle's not that great. But with Angel Shares, you get that beautiful bottle that you could put on your nightstand, you could put on your perfume tray, but it is a masterpiece. So I want to go over the main accords. The main accords of Angel Shares, it's considered an amber vanilla fragrance according to Fragrantica, is where I got my main accord notes from. It is woody, warm, spicy, sweet, vanilla, cinnamon, ambery, and powdery. I don't get the powdery note that they speak of, but all the other notes you smell. It is a cinnamon bomb blast. Like, it is so delectable and good. If you have not smelled this, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go into your local Sephora. I'll leave a link below of different places that you can purchase this fragrance. You can go on the Kilian website. It is an absolute masterpiece. The notes are blended so beautifully and so well. It is one of the best fragrances I have ever smelled in my entire life. It is so sweet. It is so good. It is so beautiful. Now, I suggest this fragrance for a sexy date night. So I'm going to give you each of the breakdowns of the type of date nights I feel that the perfume is appropriate for. However, it's subjectable. You can wear, it's subjective, sorry. Perfume is subjective. So you can wear it wherever you want, whenever you want. But I would say if you're having like a dinner, a late dinner, not too late, maybe like 8 o'clock, Valentine's Day plans, a nice romantic dinner, maybe, I don't know, movies after, or a stroll in the park after, depending on what side of the country you live on. We live in a very warm climate, even though it's been cold. But, you know, we can do outside activities. We can go for a walk. We can, you know, do all kinds of things because it's a little bit warmer out here. But I would definitely say this is a very sexy fragrance. It is very alluring. It is what a Valentine's date night perfume is made of. In my opinion, I think it is the perfect occasion to wear Angel Shares for Valentine's Day date night, hands down. Your significant other, well, thank you. Your significant other will constantly want to get a whiff of you because it smells edible. It smells like cinnamon rolls. So if they like anything sweet, like literally when I talk about it, my mouth starts to water a little bit. Like when I smell it, my mouth starts to water because I literally smell food. So again, that is Angel Shares by Kilian. It is a masterpiece. If you have a chance, please get your nose on this. And it is a perfect fragrance to wear for Valentine's date night. And it's what I'll be wearing for my Valentine's date night. All right, so moving right along, like I said, I'm gonna kind of go through these a little bit faster because normally I do a dedicated review where I just focus on one perfume at a time or one cologne at a time. But today, since we're doing 3, I'm not gonna go into the extensive detail that I normally do. I'm gonna give you a high level of what the fragrance smells like, the occasion that would be appropriate to wear it, and some links below to kind of help you because I know you guys wanna get your fragrances and get your outfits and get everything ready for Valentine's Day. So the next fragrance we're going to talk about is Chanel Chance. Chanel Chance. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It is so light. It is so beautiful. If you have ever had a chance to smell this one, put it up here, you know. It is so fresh. It's so clean. It's so feminine. I would recommend this for a first date. So if you're going on your first date on Valentine's Day, or if you're very new in your relationship, this is so appropriate. Or even if you're doing like a brunch Valentine's date, it's light enough, but it's sweet enough that it is so appropriate for Valentine's Day and for a date. Also, I would recommend it. It's for all ages, but if you're younger, like a younger girl, maybe like your early 20s, 18 to 25, and you're going out for your Valentine's Day. It is so appropriate. It just smells so good. I love it as a daytime fragrance. This was actually recommended for me as something to review from one of my great friends. Her name is Leah. So Leah, if you're watching, shout out to you and thank you for this suggestion. It is beautiful. Leah goes, I like the Chanel in the pink. And I said, I've got that one and I will review it on Valentine's Day. So Leah, here you go. It is absolutely beautiful. It is such a pretty fragrance. It's so light, it's so fresh. It's considered a fruity floral, according to Fragrantica. So let's go over the main accords. Main accords are floral, fruity, citrus, sweet, fresh, spicy, powdery, white floral, musky, green, and iris, and it's considered a fruity floral. And also, I wanted to mention it's Chanel Chance a Tendre, and it is the Eau de Toilette version. And again, I'll leave the links below because now, and this has been out for many, many years. It used to be my signature scent some years ago, but it's a classic, so it never gets old. It's a classic. I still wear it all the time. But they now have an Eau de Parfum version. The Eau de Parfum is beautiful as well. The Eau de Toilette is my favorite though. And when you think about Eau de Toilette, you think of something lighter, you think of something that doesn't quite have the lasting power, but not with this. I mean, we're talking about Chanel. So with Chanel, anything they do, it's going to be a masterpiece. It's going to be top tier, and their Eau de Toilette is no different. So it is a powerhouse fragrance. It lasts all day. I can spray Chanel Chance on in the morning, and by 6, 7 o'clock, I can still smell it. It is that good, and it's an Eau de Toilette. Now, that again, they do have the Eau de Parfum if you want something a little bit stronger. To me, it smells a little different. I do like it, but I do like the Eau de Toilette better. So just want to put that out there. But it is a very great fragrance, and I would recommend it for a first date, an early date like brunch, daytime, or for someone younger. It would be appropriate for all of those things. So it is very pretty. It is very sweet. Cut to a few years ago, it was my signature scent. I wear it for all occasions. Valentine's Day, date night, an interview, for everything. I wear it for everything because it is just an all-purpose, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. All right, so last but not least is my all-time most romantic fragrance that I own. It is so beautiful. It is so feminine. It's so sweet. And it is my all-time, numero uno, my all-time, numero uno, one. It is my all-time favorite perfume. And that is Delina La Rose. Delina La Rose. As you can see, the packaging is so pretty. And I'll put it on the screen because with the lighting, sometimes it's hard to see. The bottle, I have the little baby bottle. See that with the tassels. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And this, it has a crystal on the top. And it has a lot of weight to it. It's so heavy. It's so beautiful. I can't even describe how beautiful it is. This was the perfume that I wore when I got engaged. It is the perfume that I'll wear when I get married. It is what I think about when I think about a beautiful woman, when I think about feminine, when I think about soft, when I think about sweet, when I think about date night, when I think about love. When I think about love, I think about Delina La Rose. Now, as you know, Delina, there are three. We have the OG Delina, which is a masterpiece. And then we have Delina Exclusive, which I love as well. It's a little bit more powdery. And then we have Delina La Rose. And if I didn't mention, I can't remember, this is by Parfums de Marly. If you remember last week, I did a review on Percival by Parfums de Marly, and I spoke about how incredible of a fragrance house Parfums de Marly is. Top tier, top tier, top tier. In my opinion, no one can compare. When it comes to niche fragrances, no one can compare to how Parfums de Marly does their fragrances. They blend all of the notes so beautifully. They use the most delicate, beautiful fragrance notes, and it shows in each and every one of their fragrances. This Delina La Rose, it is so incredibly beautiful, and it's aquatic. So let me just say that. So it's an aquatic fragrance. So what I mean by that, it's kind of watery. It's very light, but it's sweet. It's there. You smell it. It's very sweet. I want to go into the main accords, and then I can kind of go in a little bit further about how it smells and when it's appropriate. So Delina La Rose by Parfums de Marly. The fragrance notes are as follows. These are the main accords, okay? Floral, fresh, rose, aquatic, musky, tropical, citrus, and it is considered a fruity floral. Now, this fragrance has Turkish rose in it. It also has lychee in it, and the combination of the two is just incredible. It's so incredible. It's sweet. That Turkish rose I love the note of rose, but I don't like it when it's too strong into a fragrance. But Turkish rose is so sweet. It's rose done right. I love Turkish rose in a fragrance. It's so pretty. It adds that feminine layer to me, and lychee adds that little tartness at the beginning. It's blended so well and so beautiful. I can go on and on about this fragrance, but when I say if you're having an ultra romantic Valentine's date night, this is it. This is it. Like I said, I wore this when I got engaged, and I will be wearing it when I get married. It's that kind of beautiful. And it's very memorable. It's long lasting. You put this on at the beginning of the day, it will last you the entire day. I wore this one day, and no lie, I was out maybe 5 hours, and I got probably 8 compliments. Everywhere I went, people said, "You smell so good. What is that?" It's so sweet, and it's a standout fragrance. It is a niche fragrance, and it smells of that. It's not something that you can find in stores, although, with any niche fragrance, you're going to have dupes. There are dupes out there, but nothing compares to this. The old adage goes, often imitated but never duplicated. That's Delina La Rose, in my opinion. It is so incredible. So I hope that I helped you kind of narrow down maybe some fragrances for you, whether you're having a sexy Valentine's Day, a romantic Valentine's Day, a day date, a first date. These are some options. These are my top 3 picks for those Valentine's date night dates or date day dates. So drop that in the comments and let me know some things that you will be wearing for Valentine's Day, some of your Valentine's date plans that you have, and what you plan on wearing. If any of these are something that you own or you want to try, let me know. I love to hear about it. And also, I just want to thank you guys again. We are 5 subscribers away from reaching a milestone of 100. So please like, share, and subscribe to your friends and your family. It really does help the channel, and I really appreciate all your support. It means the world to me. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I know I appreciate you coming along this week and listening to my review. I hope that you all have the most beautiful Valentine's Day ever, and I love you and I appreciate your support. Until next time, as I always say, remember to what? Always smell good, look good, and be good. Until the next video, bye.